Some of these characters look rather distinct. There's Kurt.
Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Okay, all set. We said we'd walk to school together, and she just up and leaves while I'm still asleep.
Maybe you should have got up earlier.
Dad, Mom, Ken, and Nana. Wish me luck. I'm gonna give it my all. I won't lose to any of these Imperials!
Ha! Yeah! Strike! Not bad. I simply need more experience. Despite all the battles we went through yesterday, he was never short of breath. The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School. It's impressive to be sure, but nothing compared to what Father Mueller and Uncle Zex can do. I suppose the Ashen Chevalier simply relies on the power of his Divine Knight.
It's a little more complicated than that, bucko.
Oh.
Good morning.
Okay, lovebirds.
Good morning, Yuna. I take it you're headed out as well?
Yeah. Are you all done with your training? It's pretty impressive how you do all that every single day.
Well, it's something I've been doing from a very young age, so it's just part of my morning routine.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry about before.
History really is repeating itself.
Huh?
You know, when I slapped you. I know it wasn't your fault, and I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It was childish of me.
Ah, that. I'd like to apologize too. But have you been wanting to say that for the past 2 weeks? Considering how much you dislike Erebonians, it's very thoughtful of you.
I don't dislike the people here. Yeah, I've got my problems with the country, but this is between people. When I mess up, I make sure I apologize. Especially considering what I said about your swords. I mean, you practice every day.
Ah, right.
And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Don't worry about that. Besides, like I said, my training is just part of my morning routine. Out of curiosity, is everyone from Crossbell like you?
Huh? Like me, how?
Oh, I don't mean to offend. Very straightforward and good-hearted. Probably the type to be easily tricked.
Hey! Wanna run that by me again?
You just said you're a straightforward and good-hearted person.
Like I said, I don't mean to offend. I'm glad to have a classmate like you whom I can trust. Though I don't know if I can trust your skills just yet.
You're a real piece of work. Well, let's start over. Glad to be your classmate, Kurt.
Hello, you two. Good morning.
How long have you been there? Oh, you're just coming down the stairs.
Altina? I thought you left for school already.
I received a routine status call early this morning. I didn't want to wake you, so I took it in the study room. If I disturbed you as I was leaving, I apologize.
No, I was out like a light. But wait, what do you mean, routine status call?
Sorry, that is confidential.
Well, in any event, it's nearly time to head to class. We're all in the same class anyway, so why don't we walk together?
I do not mind, but I believe the correct term for my presence would be a third wheel. Judging by what I've seen, your relationship has progressed.
Our relationship? What? No, that's not what's going on.
I'll ship it. Altina clearly does.
She certainly words things in a distinct way.
Leaves is such a nice place. I can't get enough of this homey atmosphere.
Okay.
It's so peaceful and laid back. And it's got some great shops.
I kind of wish this game had an auto advance on text here, so I don't have to keep mashing the button. But it's not the end of the world.
Agreed. It's a good halfway point between rural and urban. We're just the right distance away from Heimdall.
The previous owners of this land were a noble family. After they lost ownership of it, the government attempted to convert it into a resort. However, that plan fell through. It's said the half-finished buildings from that were used to create the campus.
Huh.
Well, you sure do know a lot.
Well, she is a part of the intelligence division.
I suppose that explains why the branch campus is so large.
All that aside, I didn't think the Empire's military academies would be this tough. I get combat training and practical exams, but math, history, even art?
It's more than just military drills.
Isn't this workload way beyond what you'd have at a regular high school?
Well, here in Erebonia, the pen and the sword are both held in high regard. Especially at Thor's. It's a prestigious traditional school founded by our most notable emperor. That legacy won't change simply because this is a branch campus.
However, it seems the main campus has changed significantly this year.
What's going on with my phone?
Yes.
Huh? I don't get what you guys are talking about, but looks like we're gonna have to give it 110% here. Let's kick all the other classes' butts.
Okay.
Well, if you say so.
Just notifications. Apparently, I'm in a freeze watch. Nothing like a cold front.
However, most of our lessons are held with the other two classes anyway.
Homeroom is the only one we have without them.
Oh, right. I guess it makes sense given the small number of students, but that means Class 7.
Well, well, if it ain't the chosen ones strutting off to class together.
Ash.
You're...
I think he's in Class 8.
Good morning. Is there something we can help you with?
Nope, not a thing. Just wanted to get a little peek at the class taught by the hero of Erebonia. Class 7, huh? I'm sure the view is just great from up on that pedestal of yours.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're being treated the same as any other students.
Yeah, it's not like things are going to be different for us just because our instructor's famous.
Oh yeah? Then why'd they go out of their way to make such a small class?
That's a good question.
A little kid who's clearly too young to be here. Some rich pretty boy with fancy hair. Oh, and a loud, unruly foreigner from some sob-story country.
Wow.
Oops. My bad. Not a foreigner anymore, huh?
All right, we understand. You're a tough guy, but that's quite enough. If you have more to say, I'd be happy to talk with you further. After school.
Not bad. You've got more spine than I gave you credit for. But the one I've got business with is...
I'm so happy to see everyone getting along.
There's the girl with the rifle. Was her
Oh.
name Muse?
She's from Class 9, Military Finance.
Good morning to you all. The weather is just splendid, isn't it?
I guess.
But if you spend too much time out here chatting, the bell will ring before you know it.
True.
You all done messing with us?
Me? I'm not here to mess with you. Well then, see you around.
I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you again for the classes we have together.
What's that blonde guy's problem?
What's the green girl's problem? Yeah, she seemed straightforward and pleasant enough, but it almost seemed like it was fake.
I can't believe they let some punk like him into a military academy.
Teach him some respect and discipline, plus this is the trash bin, as our dear principal input it.
He obviously had some issue with those of us in Class 7. No, not us exactly, but...
Oh, shoot!
We better hurry, or we'll be late to homeroom.
You're right. Let's get moving.
Whew. Hard to believe it's been 2 weeks already.
It warms my heart to see all the students trying their best. The classwork here is much more difficult than at the main campus, so I'm sure it's tough on them.
Yeah. Then on top of that, training exercises were added onto their curriculum. We didn't have anything like that at the main campus. Thor's branch campus. I think I'm starting to understand what the government's trying to do here.
Oh, but I don't think that's the only reason for this place. In keeping with Thor's tradition, we'll also have those days to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a relief for them. I'll tell my students about them after school, alongside the club announcement.
Got it. Thanks for taking care of that. Well then, Instructor Reen, let's give it our all today.
Likewise, Instructor Toa.
She is still a cinnamon bun. Reunion. Chapter 1.
This is the formula.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't read any of that.
You will need it when calculating trajectory. Make sure you commit it to memory.
Jesus. Political economics.
This is known as Gross Domestic Product, or GDP for short. By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia rose 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
Today's task is walking. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you, it won't be.
Walking in formation.
We'll be marching, so I need to see perfect posture and formation while armed. Even combat tactics got worn out by this.
History.
The War of the Lions. Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era. Today, we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war that caused it to develop the way it did.
The way he explains it, it's actually pretty easy to understand.
An interesting perspective.
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot.
He's so dashing.
Looks like that's it for today. How did you hold up? Tired. I was prepped for the coursework to be difficult, but even so. Are you just piling more work on us just so as we're getting used to the old place? Not yet. But in the end, I may end up needing to do that. The curriculum here at the branch campus is pretty diverse. It'd probably be a good idea to prepare yourselves for even more work down the road. Only there weren't so many lectures. Energy consumption greater than expected. Tomorrow is a free day, right? That's right. In fact, I was just about to explain it. Right, the Ancient's Guide mentioned that, didn't it? How is it different than a normal day off? Well, it's not really. Think of free days as normal school days, but without any classes. On free days, you can study, train, or pursue one of your hobbies. If you get permission beforehand, you can even go visit Heimdall for a day. That's a lot more freedom than I expected. I figured it was going to be some rest day with a ton of rules and restrictions. That doesn't sound too bad, though. Well, it's just one of the things that makes Thors, Thors. However, though you're generally free to choose what to do, there is one mandatory task tomorrow. You'll need to choose a club to join. Really? A club? I hadn't thought there would be clubs at a school that was just founded. It was a requirement from the principal herself. She said as long as we're using the Thor's name, student clubs are a must. You're allowed to apply for a club so long as at least two... What? You'll be allowed to apply for a club as long as you have at least 2 members. Also, see about getting your club the proper equipment. Ah! Oh, and any students who don't join a club will be put on the student council, where they'll work directly under the principal. That sounds dangerous. What is this place? Everything here is so over the top. So, we're forced to choose then. We'll have until tomorrow to decide, correct? Right. I recommend you start thinking about it after to school today. If you need any advice, feel free to talk with any of our faculty members. Remember, we are here to help. Understood. Also, regarding the new course at the end of the week. I forgot about that. The Panzer Soldat training. That's right. The training units have arrived at the hangar. You'll be joining the combat tactics students for basic maneuvering lessons. After that, we'll discuss special lessons. Shut up, phone. The first of which will be held this weekend. What is up with my phone's speaker? Special lessons. I was curious about those. There's likely no point in us asking about them now, is there? Sorry, but not even us instructors have been filled in on it yet. Anyway, focus on tomorrow for now. Think of it as a day to spread your wings and lift your spirits. That concludes homeroom. Can I have you lead the class from here, Altina? Understood.
Stand, bow.
Well, tomorrow is the free day. It is essentially a free day for us faculty members as well. However, I'd like you all to join briefing at 3 o'clock. A briefing. It's starting to sound like real military in here all of a sudden. It's perhaps about, that's correct, the special lessons that will be held next weekend. I see. That's the only way we're getting for now, huh? If it's this top secret, I'm guessing it's gotta be bigger than the Panzer Soldat training. All of the students will be joining in for these lessons, correct? Correct. Without exception, all students and teachers from classes 7 through 9 will participate. Please report at 3 p.m. tomorrow to the tactical conference room in the main building. That is all for now. Sheesh. He's the picture-perfect model of a hard-ass RMP guy, that's for sure. The way I hear it, things are only going to get more army-flavored around here. Yeah. Seems that way to me, too. That keeps the Keep place, the Panzer Soldats, and that freight train. For a branch campus, this place is far too equipped to just be some throwaway pawn. Yeah, that's for sure. I know the main campus was renovated as well, but I wouldn't be surprised to hear just as much Mira was spent here. What bothers me, though, is where is it all coming from? Yeah, and if they're dropping that much cash here, what are they expecting in return from us? Man, what have I got myself into? Get me out of here. Randolph. Well, I mean, we can't really stop you from leaving, but come on now, I'm just kidding around. I'm not just gonna drop my responsibilities like that. Besides, the kids in combat tactics seem like they're gonna be a fun group to work with. Anyway, I'll head out for now. Let's both check on the kids, see if they need help with their big club decision. Got it. We'll see you there. So Reen is, what, 19, 20 years old? I definitely get vibes that he's older than Toa. Green. Anyway, I'll go check in on the students and head back to the dorm for the day. I'm sure picking up a club on such short notice isn't going to be easy. Okay, so walk around the campus. And I have a characters tab. I keep track of characters I come across. Quick travel's available. Okay, and I still have little side quests, bonding events. Okay. Where am I currently right now? There we go. Major Irving. New packages? Yes, recreational equipment for Principal Le Guin's household have arrived. Her personal belongings. She thought they might help the students decide on their extracurricular activities. That's interesting. She did all this for the clubs? I'm impressed. Let me check something real quick. In addition to... okay. Though it's true that this academy is heavily funded by the Imperial government, those funds are limited to things that are deemed necessities. Okay. None of this club's equipment she bought would be considered essential, but this is the Golden Rakshasa we're talking about here. Nothing is going to stand in her way. I see. A library? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so come in here often to study. That's interesting. Tatiana, from history books to novels to even children's storybooks, this library has it all. Hi there. Looking for anything specific? Oh, sorry, Tatiana. I didn't mean to surprise you. Reen, no, I'm sorry. I'm the one who... Are you scoping the place out? Guess you're somewhat of a bookworm. Yes, my father loved books. He's the reason I enjoy reading. I don't limit myself to just one genre either. I like to immerse myself in all sorts of worlds and fantasies. Though no, you're not good with scary stories. I see. Well, I am a history teacher, you know. I'd like to think I'm pretty well versed as far as that goes. So let me know if I can help you out in any way. Huh. I don't really feel like looking at that. Apparently I'm on the ground level.
What?
You're telling me you're not interested in trains? It's not that I'm not interested, but... Then there's no excuse! Let's start the train club! We'll experience all the pleasure that trains can bring, just the two of us! It doesn't get any better than that! Well, I mean, that might be true for you, but... If I remember correctly, these two are in military finance.
Hello!
I didn't expect Kyrie to be a boy. I guess I'm thinking Kyrie Kingdom Hearts. Perfect timing! Back me up, will ya? If you're a real man of the Empire, you should always pick trains. A real man of the Empire? Is that true? Pretty sure it's not a requirement, no. I like Pablo. I got a kick out of him. That leads out to the campus, probably a balcony. You're from combat tactics. You staying late to study?
Instructor Schwarzer.
Yes, I cannot allow myself to leave my studies unfinished. That's admirable. By the way, have you chosen a club yet? Yes. I'm not good at swimming, so I'm thinking about joining the swimming club. Challenging yourself to things you're no good at. I'm very impressed. You're very mature for your age. No, I'm simply doing it in order to better myself. But I heard that at the main campus they've gotten rid of free days and clubs. Really? I'm a bit concerned that we are not following the main campus example. I understand your point, but we here at the branch campus have our own rules and direction. Huh.
Yes, sir.
That's interesting. I got rid of clubs. Hello, treasure. Or cinnamon bun, I should call you. Because Yoshizawa is my treasure, and I'm not saying her name. Well, Kasumi Yoshizawa, she's a treasure. I have finished Persona 5, by the way. It is finished. It is done. Oh, I'm just doing a routine check on our school supplies. We don't have a clerk, so I just take care of it afterwards on weekends. By yourself? You're as capable as ever. Sorry, I didn't realize. Let me help you. It's fine. I'm already about halfway done. It seems like We've got all the supplies we could ask for, but nowhere near enough manpower. True, we don't have anyone in charge of the nurse's office. Between the upcoming Panzer Soldat training and special lessons, we're definitely going to need someone on call. Huh. Don't push yourself too much. And if there's anything I can help you with, just let me know. A student notebook. Oh, these are student notebooks for Class 7. Yeah. They were just finished today. Sorry it took so long. Can I get you to hand these out? Of course. Out of curiosity, why did Class 7's notebooks take so long? I thought Major Michael was supposed to be in charge of preparing these. Well, I asked him about that, and the upcoming special lessons seem to be different for each class. Huh. Yeah, Reen was the resident errand boy in the first game. Cafeteria's up roofside? That's an interesting place for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Swimming club is Wayne and Lorna and me so far.
Huh. I see.
Well, if Lenora is gonna be there, then
My.
you're so predictable, Sydney. Swimming sounds pretty good. Maybe I'll join you guys. We'd love to have you. We're gonna swim laps today if you want to join us. Huh. One's from Jirai. Oh. That Bracer and Yuna.
This one's on me.
No, that's Randolph.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're the best, Randy. Oh, sorry. Guess I should start calling you instructor, huh? Outside of class or training, just Randy is fine. Any ideas for your club? I've been talking to the other students, but I just can't make a decision. I'm hoping to choose a club that'll let me move my body. Not a bad idea. I feel like that'd really suit you. I mean, let's be honest. You wouldn't really fit in with a club that makes you use your head. What do you mean by that? Yuna and Instructor Randolph? Ah, Schwarzer. You here for a drink? Huh? I'm just looking around before I head home. I overheard you two talking. How do you two know each other? Don't worry about it. It's not some sordid, forbidden relationship. Of course it isn't. Why would you even say that? And Instructor Randolph and I go back. He really helped me out a lot when I was at the Crossbell Police Academy. The Police Academy, huh? Yeah, she's like a little sister to me. And who would have guessed we'd have ourselves a little reunion here of all places. Small world, eh? I knew they were both from Crossbell, so I thought maybe... In that case, maybe Yuna knows him, too. That guy I fought... Man, I wish you were my instructor, Randy. But no, I had to end up with this guy. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. I'll be going now. Oh, if you need some help figuring out what club to join, feel free to ask me. Even if I'm not your first pick for homeroom instructor, I might be able to help you out. Oh. Fine, if I get desperate, I'll ask you. I'm sure there's no reason you ended up as her instructor. Teach her well, you hear me? Loud and clear. Gina. Oh, Instructor Rain, it's nice to see you. You're Gina, right? Thank you for always making food for everyone. Your family runs a tavern in town, right? Yes, I'm Barney's daughter. I saw some help wanted ads and decided to come help. Do they have any food or roast back at the dorms? If I can make it this in time? If not, I'll just end up cooking something for myself instead. So you can cook. Yep. Though I wouldn't say I'm a master chef or anything. To be honest, I'm usually just end up making the same thing. That's not good in terms of a nutritional balance. Would you like this? And a recipe book. Okay, so cooking is still a thing in this. I never really did cooking in the other two games. And I can make unique dishes as well. Fully movable models this time around. Oh, I have some more quartz. Interesting. Increase HP. There's something here. Up over in D's corner. The principal's office. Looks like you have a good grasp on this whole teaching thing. I wouldn't say that. Every day I'm reminded of just how much more I have left to learn. Just like the students, I have to keep learning and improving myself all the time. So humble. You look like you need to say something, though. There's no need to hold back. I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around this. The Golden Rakshasa herself, here. Did you find it so as amusing as I do? After everything I've done, here I am, in such a mundane place as this. To be honest, I've been feeling weaker ever since we lost the Civil War. Though I was still somehow able to accomplish my role last autumn. The Northern War. Our invasion of the autonomous state just north of the Empire, North Ambria. It was a war of retaliation against the Northern Jaegers who were based there. We were all called upon by the government. You were there too, if I recall. Yes, though Valimar and I were weren't put on the front lines. Honestly, I don't think we could even call what happened there a war. It looks like quite a few members of Class 7. No, that's that Nord guy she's accomplished with. The Black Whirlwind, I believe his name was. That looks like Laura and Milliam on the right there. With you and Brigadier General Wallace commanding the provincial armies equipped with the most advanced soldats available. The assault in conjunction with the tank units was relentless, and North Ambria followed the same fate as Crossbell. It's not quite how I'd put it. It would be more accurate to say it was driven to the same fate by our dear Chancellor's design. In any event, that battle was a good training point for me. The provincial army was falling apart after the Civil War, but thanks to the Northern War, we were able to salvage it. As the countess of my family, I had planned to leave the army to Wallace, find myself a husband, and pop out some heirs. That's a nice way to put it. But then, for some reason, I was called to be the principal here. Fate is an intriguing thing indeed. For some reason. At any rate, tomorrow will be our school's first free day. Relax and stretch your legs a bit, but be sure to help our students out with their club decisions. Understood. Oh, and as I said, those students who don't join a club tomorrow will be forced into the student council. If there end up being too many, I'm putting you in charge of them all. I'll do my best to avoid that happening. And this is the clubhouse, where different clubs meet. Who are you? Sandy. Modern buildings and modern
This
facilities.
city is amazing.
Oh, Instructor Reen. Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. You're from military finance, right? Your hometown was Ulster. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Thanks for saving my home during the Civil War. It's a little embarrassing when you say it to my face. Prince Oliver ordered me there during the Civil War. I don't remember that. Of course, it's been quite a while since I played the second game, so... Yep, they're in here. Damn, that's impressive, Maya. I'm always blown away by how you can hit such a small target.
I've still got a ways to go.
It's not that impressive. And my rifle doesn't have nearly as much power as your gun. Sure, but that all depends on the caliber. Working hard or hardly working? Maybe just out on patrol? Yeah, I was doing my rounds and was just curious who was in here. Do you two need help with anything? If so, I'll be happy to offer some advice. Thanks for the offer, but I'm doing pretty good so far. Same here. Let me know if anything comes. I'll let you know if anything comes up, though. Little firing range. From the looks of it, you've just got some kind of semi-auto tac rifle, and you've got some kind of sniper aesthetic rifle. And this is a very short firing range, that's all I'm gonna say. If a student couldn't hit their target center mass from this line, they're a pretty fucking terrible shot, that's all I'm gonna say. Of course, then again, I'm a guy who has experience with firearms, so maybe I'm full of shit. Kurt. Good cut. Phew. Impressive. Instructor Schwarzer? What are you doing here? Just passing by. It's pretty exciting to see the Vander dual blade style in person. Just a pale imitation. I'm nowhere near my father or brother. There's still much for me to learn. I know you train in your dorm, but I'm still kind of surprised to find you in here after school. Or does this mean you're one of those lucky students who's decided to join a club? Not yet, I'm afraid. To be frank, clubs strike me as a waste of valuable time. Time I'd rather use to better myself. How's that? I'm here to become a better swordsman, not to distract myself with extracurriculars. Combine the two. Maybe make a swordsman's club. Huh. That's one way to look at it. A very stoic, serious way. But trust me, joining a club is hardly a waste of time. It might even make you a better swordsman. How do you mean? I saw it happen to a friend of mine. The time she spent in her clubs improved her swordsmanship in more ways than one. Take the time to find a club that will really help you grow. Really think about it. I'm not going to force you to join one or anything, but if you need some guidance, I'm here. Thank you for the advice. May I continue training? Sorry to interrupt. I can just give him his notebook back at the dorm. Okay. And Altina's still at the roof. Where is she? Over here. Am I just missing her? Where is she? It says she's on the rooftop. Oh, she's off in the corner. Altina, what are you doing here? I thought you went back to the dorm after class. Why are you here alone? Regarding tomorrow's mission during free day, I've reached progress block on my investigation. What? Are you talking about a club? Uh-huh. I've attempted to reference documents in the library on the matter. However, that only proved to increase the possible choices. Please tell me what to choose. I can't, because only you can figure out what you want to do. Me? Let's make this homework. You've got all day tomorrow to decide too. You can even ask other students their opinions if you need to. I can give you advice too, of course. But in the end, you need to decide on your own. I do not understand the purpose, but if this is an order, then so be it. I will excuse myself now. Hey! Was she pouting? Hope no one in town spots her riding that thing. I still gotta go to the hangar. Valamar's in here as well, which makes sense. Whoa! And there's the... What did they say her name was? She's that Russell girl. Oh, Instructor Schwarzer. What did they... Tita was her name? Don't mention it. We haven't talked since we met on the train. You're right. Yes, Tita Russell.
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in Class 9, Military Finance. Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
Likewise. You helped navigate us through that keep the other day. I'm sorry you all had to be dropped into a place like that. No need to apologize. That was definitely the professor's fault. You've been here 2 weeks now. Are you getting used to life in Erebonia? Yes, very much so. All of my classmates are so nice too. Right now, I'm prepping the Panzer Soldat for training. Is that so? Well, thanks for working on that. It's no problem at all. I'd been looking forward to seeing the Empire's famous humanoid weapons. And now that I finally got a look at them, I'm blown away by how amazing the technology is. ZCF was also researching bipedal machinery, but the Soldat's design philosophy is so different, it's really eye-opening. The Zest Central Factory, right? It's a famous workshop in Liberal, if I recall correctly. If I remember, you're from Liberal, but are you related to ZCF somehow? You could say that. It's because I'm involved with them that I was able to become an exchange student here. Involved with them? If that's how you want to put it. How much longer will I need to wait for my blueprints and tools? Sorry. What you said before. What did you mean by that? Just that the responsibility of looking after her was forced on me. By one of my fellow disciples. Fellow disciples? That means... I knew the name Russell sounded familiar. That's correct. Professor Russell is my grandfather. But I'm still just an apprentice. Let's see. Let's use this opportunity to see your ability improve. Huh? Schwarzer, do you have the Sepith? Yeah, what? Okay. I don't really know how... Yeah, and now I can synthesize quartz.
I'll help!
Yeah, that's a really good ability. I need to get some of that up.
Thanks!
Yep. Here, I better go talk to Valimar. You now can select open slot and customize weapon at workshop. Awesome. And yes, you use U material to customize weapons. So is there a workshop? That's a vending machine. Yep, I see it right here. But I'm not allowed to use it. Green. Our class is done for the day. Yep, we've made it through somehow. My students have all their quirks, but I guess that makes teaching them more fun. Glad to hear it. But please be sure you're able to rest. It'll be a waste to push yourself to the point of exhaustion. Well, I think this is a good place to end this. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails of Cold Steel 3 as we carry on. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph, signing off.